Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror, and here on my channel I review movies, TV shows and other things I find interesting to talk about. So of course I'm continuing with my 31 days of horror challenge where I review one horror movie every day in October. And today I will be talking about another film that is currently showing at Monsters of Film Festival, and that is Psychotherapy. Psychotherapy from 2024. Directed by Tolga Karatselik, starring Steve Buscemi, Britt Lower, and John Magaro. Okay, so in this one, we have this writer, Keen, and he's going through like a bit of a writer's block, writer's crisis. He's been working on his book for 4 years, and he just doesn't seem to know how to finish the book or just how to, be done with the book. And then he meets a retired serial killer, Colmick, played by Steve Buscemi, while also having some trouble with his wife Susie. And then Colmick, the serial killer, or retired serial killer, becomes the couple's therapist. Yeah, like a couple's counseling. So yeah, but then his wife Susie, she suspects that she might actually be the target. So I was immediately intrigued by this film. I wanted to see it. I loved the name and just the plot, the summary. I was like, okay. And right from the start, I could tell that this movie was very well acted. Susie, Keen, and Colmick, they all acted so good. They all understood the characters, they performed so well, and I was just taken in by all the interaction, by all the dialogue, by even the way they were looking at each other. There's like one counseling scene where Steve Buscemi's character Colmick is trying to, be a therapist and letting Keen and Susie talk, and Keen is talking, and Susie is just kind of reacting with her eyes, her face, and the way she looks at Keen without saying a lot. And that part was so good because I could understand everything she was thinking just by the way she was looking at Keen. So I think that is really masterful from her. There were so many scenes with dark humor in it. There's a scene with a big ass llama in a bar. Yeah, and every time that llama was in the scene, I was mesmerized. I was like, wow. I couldn't even focus on anything else because the llama was just amazing. So yeah, I'm really happy they had a llama in this film. And yeah, I like the story, I like the script, and we have gorgeous cinematography in this one, good lighting, good editing, but the acting is definitely the best aspect of this film. And then of course we have the quirky story of this retired serial killer. And I'm always thinking so what is his goal? It's quite interesting to have this retired serial killer befriend this writer who's having like a little writer's block. And of course, if I was Susie, I would also be very suspicious about what is going on. So there are like a lot of scenes where she has a right to be suspicious. And I think it comes across in a very good way. And we also have a few scenes with Keen and Susie and their friends. And it kind of shows kind of psychology of Keen and his mental state and what he's going through as a writer, and the interaction with the friends. They're good, very interesting. I just want to know more about the couple all the time. So I was very, very drawn in. So I think the dialogue is also one of the strong aspects in this film. And also there's so many good side characters. We have some mafia men, we have some friends of Susie's that very interesting to follow. And they do help propel the story forward in a very interesting and intriguing way. So yeah, I was totally hooked by Psychotherapy, and and honestly, the movie just kind of flew by. It felt a lot shorter than it is, because I think it's like 1 hour 40 minutes or something like that. But it felt a bit shorter, so I think that's always a positive sign. And the ending, I think the ending was really good. I was very satisfied, and yeah, I think they wrapped up the story very nicely. So, what do I give Psychotherapy? I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 to Psychotherapy. I know I have reviewed a lot of good movies so far in my 31 days of horror, and I'm super happy about it. And of course, let me know, have you watched any of the movies that I've been talking about this month after hearing me talking about them? And if you did, let me know what you thought about them, because yeah, I would be super happy if I've inspired you to watch at least one of these movies I've been talking about, yeah. But of course, like and comment something, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new review. See you then. Bye.